Hiya folks, sorry it's been a while from I posted any videos here for yous. It's been cold weather, not been able to do a lot anyway with the bikes. Introducing a new project today. This is a Suzuki Bandit 600. It was an S model, but somebody had attempted to change it into a naked model, and it had a little bit of an accident, and that's why I got it cheap. So I'm starting to do it up. You'll see that the tank got a fair bit of damage, hoping that that can be pulled out. The exhaust got a wee bit of damage, not too bad. I've already replaced this pedal. That pedal was broken. This points cover has a little hole in it. You'll see just down there, be hole in it. So I've had to order one of them. There's literally no oil in the bike. It was drained, totally dry to be stored. I think that the last time it was run was around 2022, because that's what the insurance disc on the side of it says there. Anyway, it was a bargain. I got it for around 850 euros. And I had a good few hundred to spend to put all the parts that I'm missing on it. I'm missing a mudguard. I had to get these set of clocks. I had to get that light. I'm missing a back brake caliper. I did have a back brake caliper, but it wasn't in good shape, so I'm waiting on one of them to come in the post. But my job for today, I think, is I'm gonna clean out these carburetors and get it ready to run, because all I need now really is oil and petrol, and I've connected all the electrics up. That's why I couldn't even try to start it or anything. I still have a little couple of wires that need connecting in here, but I will get that. I do not have a place for my mirror on this side, so I'll have to get that as well. So that's the project, and the reason I got it is I'm doing my big bike license. I needed a bike to practice on and hopefully to do my test on. I've already done the IBT course, or in UK you guys might call it the CVT, CBT. So I've completed that, and I'm now ready to get to the road, but I need to have a bike to get on the road with, so that's what I'm working on. Alright guys, I'll be with you in a few minutes whenever we get at the carbs. How you doing, guys? So you might have seen a few photographs I've been showing of my new Bandit here. Only got it home yesterday. Needs a few bits. I have a lot of bits got for it already. I have a set of clocks got. I have an original headlight for a naked version got. And the clocks also are the naked version, as you can see. They've got the bolt holes there. So I have to get a new top yoke to be able to fit them. I have a new mudguard got. It's not in the worst condition it could be in, but it did take a bit of a hit. Somebody has obviously fell off it at some stage, and you can see the damage to the tank. Now I'm hoping maybe there's a chance I can get this pulled out and fill it in, because the tank is absolutely immaculate inside. I don't actually have a screwdriver to open it at the minute, because the key for the actual tank is lost. But I know I got it open with a screwdriver yesterday, and it is immaculate inside. Everything was drained out of the bike. Well, it must have been, because there's no oil in it. There's zero oil in it, as you can see, and there's zero petrol in it. So I think what they done was they probably drained it, because it was going to sit up for a while. Don't know how long it is from it ran. This little cover here, as I was showing you a picture of earlier, got a bit of damage, and you can see the wee hole in it there. I was worried that maybe the oil had all emptied out of that, but I don't think so. The back brake caliper was stuck on it obviously, and they have pulled the banjo bolt out of it and lost it. But the caliper doesn't look to be in that great a condition anyway, so I'm probably going to put a new one of them on. The exhaust took a little bit of damage, but that can be fixed, that's no problem. A little bit of a crack on the other side of it here. I'll show you on the fairing, just up there, which I'll probably plastic weld from the inside and fill it in and just fill over it and spray it. I mean, it is a project bike. It could be a lot worse. Most of the parts are here, as I said, and I have this headlight here, and the headlight that I bought for it, the little clip that holds it in at the top, is broken. So I'm trying to fix that at the minute with something, but if that doesn't work out, I might just leave this headlight on it. Just have to see. But that's the beginning of the project. Hopefully it's not going to take me too long to straighten it out. And if needs be, I can ride around with this tank for a while. I don't really mind. It's not that bad, like. But that'll get me on the road. And just one thing about the bike, about the clocks that I bought for the bike, is that the bike has a fuel gauge inside it, a sender. And the clocks that I bought are 2002 Naked Bandit clocks, but they don't appear to have a fuel gauge. So maybe some of you guys can answer me if I've bought the wrong clocks or something. I'll show you the clocks now, just in a little second. Yeah, so this is the clock that I bought for the bike. It said it was a 2002. You can see the pointy ends on the clocks, not like the Mark 1, which had a flatter kind of a thing on it. This is the wiring for it, 2 plugs. I'm not seeing a fuel gauge anywhere. I don't know if these are the right ones or not. So can some of you tell me if this is right? And also, can you tell me that if it's not right, will it still work with the bike? And I can just put a petcock on it with a reserve or something. Let me know, thanks. So these are a few of the parts that I picked up for the 600 2002. This is the clocks. I showed you them earlier. As you can see, it's no fuel gauge, but do you know what? I think I'm just going to live with that mistake. If it'll work, I'll live with it. It's fine, because clocks are expensive. There's not many miles on this clock, and it'll do the job. This is the fixings on the headlight. Now this one was a bit damaged, the headlight. Now I'll live with that rim for now, but I may put a new rim on it later on if I can find one. But for now it'll just stay on it. Now this was broke inside, so I'll just show you what was wrong. The clip for holding the headlight up, that wee piece there, was broken in the inside of this. And so I just got a lump of closed peg wire and bent it properly and put 2 wee hooks on it, and I heated it up and I just put it straight in. And I was careful not to go the whole way through the plastic so you don't see it the other side. And it seems to be tight enough in there, and it's holding it, it's doing the job, so happy days that way. So yeah, any advice I can get on the fuel gauge thing or whatever, or if you know where I can get maybe just the one clock for this with the fuel gauge, let me know. Thanks guys. So I did test this bike the other night, and to see that it has spark and everything, and it does have spark. So yeah, no problems that way. This is some kind of fuel pump here, as far as I know. Right, in order to get the carburetors out, we have to come back here and take the seat bracket off. Then we have to open this air filter box. We have to unscrew the air filter box here, slide that back, and that should allow us room to get the carbs out. So that's let me do all that and I'll get back to you. Okay, so just for my own reference, I have the air box now took off. As you can see, bolts out of here. I have taken the boots off of the carb, and it's allowed just about enough space to pull this out, I think. This air pipe, for my own reference, went down in here under this bar. There's an air hose, big air hose here that goes to the air box, which I'm now going to disconnect. And then this goes into the fuel tank. This is for the fuel. And this one's for the fuel for the carbs. So I'm leaving that pipe on. I'll have to undo the, I don't know if you can see it in there, I'll have to undo the cables for the carb. So it'll take me a few minutes to do that, so I'll just get at it and post another video whenever I'm done here. Again, just for my own reference, these wires that are coming down the side here and into the carburetor, you can see that the black and white is on the right hand side, or hooked to the right hand side, and the black one is on the left. There seems to be more that go the whole way through there, so I may just have to wait to get this carb out of here to see where everything goes. Yeah. Okay, so just for my own reference also, I'm after taking the throttle cable off here, and this one goes, you can see it there twisting underneath the other one. It goes on the left and the other one goes on the right. I may label these just for myself, for my own. Okay, so I have the carbs half out of the bike. Getting those throttle cables off was a joke. I had to bend them up this way and pull them out this way to get at them. And now I have a little pipe I just want to show myself here that attaches to the second one in from the right. If I can see it. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. I've got a couple of things here actually, which I didn't see on other videos. But that wee black pipe's one of them. It fits to there. Focus camera. Yeah, that's a bit better. Then I have this tube here, which I'm not quite sure what it does, but it's probably the choke cable. Probably. So I have to take it off now, and then that's the carbs free. So, well, I spent a little while at this. Damn, it's cold out here. It's actually giving snow tonight. Carburetor's all cleaned and ready to go back into the bike. I'm sorry I didn't video it, but this is my first time working on a bigger engine, bigger bike, and I just wanted to concentrate on what I was doing this time. Maybe if I get another one in the future, I'll do a few videos on cleaning the carbs with it. But you've seen my videos on cleaning the carburetors for the other bikes anyway, so it's pretty much the same process, just more of them. Okay. Well, that job got complicated. As you can tell, it's the next day. Yeah, I had some pretty major issues getting the airbox boots back onto the carb. I do have them on now though. I hope that it's good enough. Today is the day. I'm gonna fill her full of oil. I put this on this cover last night just to stop any oil coming out. I have another cover on the way. I'm going to try and get a bit of petrol into the carbs without using the tank, because the tank is going to be pulled out by a guy and I want the fuel all out of it. So it's dry at the minute and I'm not going to put any more. So if I can find a way to get fuel into the carburetors, I'm going to give it a shot today and see if it's going to run. So wish me luck. I'm just going to put the oil in now and see how we get on. Well, I just tried it for the first time there and fired right up. It is a wee bit hesitant on the throttle at times. Not quite sure what's going on yet. It might just need to heat up. When I have it on the side stand, you can't really see the oil level, but when I turn it up straight, you can kind of see it making its way up there. So yeah, there's plenty of oil in it, I think. I hope. I'll just give it a wee go for you here. That's it, idle and no choke. Can stick the choke on a bit. Let it heat up maybe. Doesn't seem to like the choke this morning. Happy days. Running good.